Good day, everybody. I'm Ammon.
And I'm Crow.
This is Toro TV. Juniors and seniors, a rep from Benedictine University Mesa campus will visit Mountain View on Tuesday, December 3rd. The rep will be in the Career Center, room 235, during 4th hour and lunch. Sign up to meet with the rep and learn about the programs they offer, scholarships specific to Mesa High School students, and the benefits of attending a local school with small class sizes. Hope to see you there. And now for the monthly show. The monthly show is a collection of videos made up from our advanced class of Toro TV.
Check out this little Christmas shop.
It's no surprise that stores start to sell holiday supplies well before Thanksgiving, but some stores take Christmas seriously. We visited Orange Patch, a family store that decks all their halls for the holidays, to find out just how much these stockings can bring in.
Happy holiday to you.
Well, this is a family business, so we get all the job titles, but mostly I do the buying. So what you see in the store is usually what I do is I buy, and then kind of any kind of managerial stuff is what I'll help with. My parents bought this store in 1982, and it was seasonal. We only did the citrus, so we closed 6 months out of the year. And then we wanted to stay open all year, so we started bringing in the gift and the boutique items, and now we stay open all year, and it's a bigger portion of our sales now. Our summers, of course, because we're so hot here, are very slow, so we look forward to this time of year because it does increase quite a bit. I would say we at least increase at least by 50–60% from over this summer. You know, it's truly the time when you make your money so that you can make it through the hot summers, slow summers. Well, this time of year, of course, it's the Christmas. Everybody comes in to see Christmas, and then of course our citrus, which is our own citrus. We grow it, so a lot of people like to come have fresh citrus and shop and get in the Christmas spirit. And our people. We have great people. We run specials all the time. We have a little flyer that we give out to our customers so they know when our specials are. Yes, we have a lot of events and sales that go on, and we try to really keep our customers, you know, aware of what's coming and when it's coming so they can enjoy those savings.
It's a holiday season.
That was a wonderful non-denominational winter season shop. Our ASL teacher, Miss Scott, went to Kuwait for 6 weeks. Here's her experience.
Our ASL teacher, Miss Scott, went to Kuwait for 6 weeks, and now she's back at Mountain View to tell us her experience.
The last 6 weeks I was in Kuwait. I was awarded a Fulbright scholarship. Fulbright is a program that teachers and scholars and scientists can go to different places in the world, and you learn about different cultures, and you bring that back to the United States, and we can have discussions about what we can learn from my experience over in Kuwait and how I can help what we do here in the United States over in Kuwait. So it's this international exchange that is done all over the world, and I just happened to go to Kuwait. I learned a lot about the different educational systems that they had. I was teaching adult American Sign Language Basic ASL. I teach students here. The big difference was the age difference, but them being students, it was very similar. Say, the way that they learned, how I taught, the activities that we did was very similar. It was just fun seeing the teachers really happy to learn something and wanting feedback, and so seeing their progression. It's the same thing as your kids in the classroom. You see them progress, and it's just fun, and so you could see within 6 weeks how much that they grew and learned. The school day was different. I taught from 8 to noon because their school day ended at 12:30. The people were great, very welcome. The first day that I got there, they welcomed me into their homes, into the school. I got to observe the classrooms, go out into the community and visit lots of their museums and their mosques. I think the best was the relationships that I formed with the teachers there. Every day I learned something, if it was from religion to how the educational system worked to language. I learned a few signs. I went to a few of their museums. I was fortunate enough to go to the Grand Mosque. Every day it was a learning experience. It was sometimes overwhelming how much you learned.
December is a month dedicated to giving, love, and pretty lights. Take a look at this leukemia lymphoma fundraiser, Light the Night.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walk illuminates the darkness of cancer by funding, life-saving, and support for people battling cancer. Families and friends gather together to celebrate, honor, and remember those touched by cancer. Walkers are encouraged to raise funds to support the mission. The mission to cure leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and melanoma, and also to improve the quality of the life of patients and their families.
I'm walking for my daughter, Gwen. She is a cancer survivor. She's doing well today. She was diagnosed when she was 4, went through 2.5 years of treatment. So every year since then, we've come to walk and raise funds.
This year here in Arizona, an estimated amount of 8,000 people gathered at the Phoenix Municipal Stadium for Light the Night and helped raise over $1 million.
I'm here because last year when I was going through treatment, I wasn't able to come, and this is a really important event for myself and everyone who's been fighting or is surviving.
Guys, this video is a little weird. I'm sorry, it's not like a normal news piece, but I've been spending like, I don't know, 6 weeks on it. This is just a portion of the video, but this is my personal opinion on the Beatles albums from worst to best, because my opinion is better than yours. 8. Help. Fun fact about the flag symbols the Beatles formed don't actually spell out the word help. The UK release spells out Nudge, with the US version spelling out Nivudge. Nivudge isn't help. It's Nivudge. Help. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. No! I said no! Anyway, basically, Help is a solid album. Shout out to I've Just Seen a Face, it's the best song on here. But feel free to argue against me in the comments. I'm actually pretty curious about your opinions. 7. Hard Day's Night. I think I knew the song A Hard Day's Night before I even knew who the Beatles were. I just recall being a 7-year-old and singing it while playing Tony Hawk's Underground on GameCube. Well, playing. Really, as soon as I learned you could pick up your board and walk from location to location in the game, that's all I did. Anyway, I believe this is the first Beatles album to feature no cover songs. Yeah, 100% authentic Beatles original approved music right here. Unfortunately though, because of this lack of covers, there are a couple filler songs, but this is still a great album overall. 6. Please Please Me. I think the Beatles' first album is a bit underrated, but it's actually one of my favorites. In fact, I think I would go as far as to say that Please Please Me is my 6th favorite album by the Beatles of all time. Crazy, I know. Anyway, what's impressive about this album is that it was all recorded in one day. That's like crazy fast, especially for how good the album is. So, to respect that legacy, I have decided to record my own album all in one day as a tribute. And by one day, I mean 10 minutes. And it's just one song. And it's a cover. And it's all a cappella, but under karaoke instrumental. And it's sung by a robot.
Bum 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 tack tack. Don't think blue moon blue moon do da do moon blue moon do da do.
Thank you. That was Blue Moon. 5. Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul actually flew under my radar as a Beatles fan for a long time. Like, I think it took me 2 years of frequent Beatles listening before I gave it any attention. I was just talking about the Beatles with my friendo, Maida Panane, in the middle of class one day, and I was like, hey, Maida, what's your favorite Beatles album? And he said,
It's Rubber Soul, you nerd.
Naturally, I was like, oh, I've never actually heard that one. He obviously didn't like that and gave me his best Luigi death stare, so I decided to give it a listen that night, and drumroll, please. It was good! Yeah, honestly, what did you expect? My name is Eamon Van Stapley Cleland.
And I'm Crow Warren Reichart.
And this is Toro Television. Goodbye.